What are we check? I
You had nobody on there last time, huh?
Yeah, 7 people, I think.
we do it Monday. Right?
Some nights I get people, some nights I don't, you know?
Sure.
Now, is that an amplifier or is that?
Mic.
That's the mic. Amazing.
Not bad for an A-ganger.
Amazing technology. Incredible.
You start bartending again, yes, or whatever, but, there has to be. Yeah, there was a camera. Yeah, there's a little bouncy seat there, yeah. But
Just calm down with that camera there, Mr. Chief.
Shoot that, what's that black ball? Microphone. Chris says that's blackmail. Oh, no. That's your birthday, Kim.
Yeah, it's June 27th.
So, well, then the next day we'll be back up here again with your adventure.
Does anybody know a coach that wants another submarine class? I'm about to get rid of my Toyota. And it has one just like that, a little different body shape.
Oh, really?
I'm afraid somebody will look up the serial number. I'm not really sure how it made its way off the ship into my possession. But if anybody needs one, I hate to throw it in the junkyard.
Well, don't put it on junkyard, I'll take it. Yeah, of course.
You could always give it to the New London's museum.
Yes.
You know, they'll be glad to take that.
Well, it came from me, from a chief who actually used to drive a pickup truck around the submarine base. And I had, when he left the Navy, he gave me his pickup truck. Driving on the base every day. By the last day before I went to separations, I went down to the motor pool. I got a big problem. I'm not supposed to. The skipper of the 600 boat lived next door. I got this Ford pickup truck I've been driving for 4 years. It's not like it. The chief said, "Well, just think about that." For the next year, you got a CDL license and everything. And I went back by the submarine base about 5 years later, and here's chief. Part of his drive. It's like a 1960s. But it's probably 1967 F-150.
526.
Probably still.
You know that?
I know.
But it always had a custodian, but it never had a legal custodian.
Oh, okay. There's one here.
You said 600, did you say the 600?
Yeah, the skipper of the 600 was my next door neighbor. He had a CDL.
That's the Roosevelt.
No, 600 was,
That was the 600.
when it was, he had a CDL, then he had a stuff off in London, so he was on the squadron for a long time.
What was his last name?
Deal, I think? Deal? Yeah, they gave him some job at the submarine base. It was, he cracked the pressure off, but, you know, the reports and stuff and all of their stuff.
Was it Gary Beal, was it?
Don't know. It's, those guys must have a long life. I was getting some skin work done down here at the University of Pennsylvania, and this guy comes up and wears a submarine hat. He was old, not like me, but old. And he was my skipper's roommate, and that was,
Oh, all right.
you know, it's just,
Because we had a JG on board, Sandy Beal, and he went to 634, I think.
Yeah.
He moved on over.
Yes.
A lot of people here. You need 9, that's what you said, Bob?
It's all 9.
You need 9?
Well, no.
My thanks to whoever put that on the Facebook thing, because an hour ago, I was like, what is that meeting? And
Chris, that's Chris.
Chris, thank you very much, because once before I looked in there and I found anything about the things, but I couldn't find anything about how many, whether it's the third Friday or the fourth Friday.
Fourth,
So-
except there's twice a year that we can't.
But it's like, don't make it too obvious. But please, that was a great thing to put in there.
Still like the can.
No.
Incredible.
Now you say guys down, what?
He's out in San Diego.
San Diego?
Don't the Elks. What's it called?
He's a grand poobah, but
He
he
is
also.
just over here.
Oh,
I thought it was Hamilton. He is the grand poobah, whatever.
But it's a grand exalted rule, exalted rule.
We knew him first.
I'm sorry?
We knew Guy first.
Yeah, no, he was a little bit young.
Oh.
That's a big shot.
You don't think that?
Phyllis.
Yeah. I told, you may not have been here last.
He works at Home Depot, right?
I see him walking, and I think that look. He knows what but he can't put it together.
He works on motor vehicle too.
Yeah, I see him in the office, right?
It's like he did the first chance I had to get out of doing that.
I can get this started, I guess. Everybody ready? Yep. Watch your ears, copy, what? I have to vote? Thank you. So, Winter Affairs, do you have one? You're right on the back here. Should be underneath. No, if not, we got an extra one here. We made up a dozen. Submariner's prayer, please. Almighty and everlasting God, protector of all who put their trust in thee, hear our prayers on behalf of thy servants, who sail thy vessels beneath the sea, who beseech thee to keep thy sustaining care all who are submarines, that they may be delivered from the hidden dangers of the deep. Grant them the courage and devotion to fulfill their duties, that they may better serve thee and their native land. Though acquainted with the depths of the ocean, deliver them from the depths of despair, in the dark hours of absence of friendliness and goodly spirit. Bless all the kindred and loved ones from whom they are separated. When they service their ships, may they praise thee, for thou art there as well as in thee. Fill them with thy spirit, that they may share their writings, unwavering in duty, high in purpose, while upholding the honor of their nation. Amen. Votes. Okay. USS Legardo, the USS Squalus, the USS Scorpion, USS Stickleback. Okay, there's a moment of silence. There's a port of no return where ships may ride at anchor for a little space, and then some starless night, the cable slips, leaving an eddy at the mooring place. Gulls fear no longer, sail or rest your oar. No tangled wreckage will be washed ashore.
The Creed of the United States Submarine Veterans Incorporated, to perpetuate the memory of our shipmates who gave their lives in the pursuit of their duties while serving their country, that their dedication, deeds, and supreme sacrifice be a constant source of motivation towards greater accomplishments. Pledge loyalty and patience to the United States Constitution.
Let's do
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all for coming. introduction of members and guests. Please.
Jim Gary, USS Irix, SS 482, they qualified in August of 1964, Groton,
Bob Gross qualified on USS Tecumseh SSBN 628 in June of '66 in South Pacific.
Wayne McAllis, qualified on the USS Anglia SS 240, 1967, Rock, Connecticut.
Jim Madden, I qualified on the USS George Bancroft, SSBN 643 Blue, in March of 1989.
I qualified on the USS Anglia, SS-240 in May of 1967.
Phil McGlynn qualified April 81 USS Big Fish, SSN 668, April 81 on the VIS. I found my, I was helped by Roy, I found my call certificate today in the box, and I don't have to open up the narrow.
Bud McAllis, U.S. Army, 1968 to 1970, Chemical One.
Bill Elliott qualified USS John Marshall, 611 Gold, December 22nd, 1972.
Christopher Vincent, USS Mendy, San Diego, California, 1969-70.
Thank you all. And we have our little submariner here.
Submariner.
Submariner, yes. She keeps us straight, right?
Hopefully.
Never says a word, just has to look at us. We all know better.
Okay, we got, next thing we honor the services of our WW2 members. We don't have, there's a couple people that are associated with us, but as far as our members, our membership right now, we've lost our last one last September. But if it was not for our WW2 people, we wouldn't be here.
Who was the last one who was?
Top of the moon,
Dr. Moon, okay, yes.
back in September. After we presented the license plate to the USS New Jersey crew, he got in there, and 2 months later he passed, so he was 100 years old. 100 years and 2 months. Great ceremony. It was a great ceremony, yes it was.
He was almost 100.
It was 100 years and 2 months. June 18th, he would be 101. Amazing. You can move up if you want to get out of that sun.
I know.
I'm good. Again, we're going to do with the secretary's report, please. Yeah.
Regular meeting minutes, New Jersey Bay South, USSVI, Friday, April 26, 2025, Yorkville, New Jersey, VFW building, 1930 hours. Officers present, Bob Gross, Wayne Michalis, Jim Madden, James Gary. Call to order, prayer, flag salute, tolling the votes, introduction of members present and guests, honor of World War II vets. Chaplain's report, clinical list, John Theotonio and Dave Lucas. Minutes of March meeting read by secretary and approved by members present. Treasurer's report given by James Gary. 2 CDs, one for $16,650.21, another for $4,000. A checking account of $3,346.75. A scholarship CD of $3,010.63. A scholarship fund of $2,484.45. A total base treasury of $29,492.04. Report accepted as read by members present. Committee reports, membership, C. Vincent, approximately 106 members. Ways and Means, Dave Lucas, no report. Scholarship, Guy Doherty, no report. License plates, Ed Carlson, no report. New Jersey Eagle Scout Program, Chris Vincent, no report. Old business, use your membership cards to promote our organization. We need a volunteer for chaplain and newsletter. Wawa discontinued fundraiser program. Coupons expire December 31st, 2025. Nominations are open for District 2 Commander. New business. Nominations made for officer. Next commander/vice commander uncertain. Vote next meeting. USSVI Charitable Foundation offering. Members, spouse, children, grandchildren, My Legacy Will for free at mylegacywill.com/USSVCF. Speech Steward, NA, for the good of the order, NA. Meeting closed with prayer by Commander Cobb and Carlson, Seattle Surface. James Madden, Secretary, New Jersey Bay South, USSVI. Are there any additions or corrections, or
Move we accept the report.
Do I have a second?
second?
All in favor? Opposed? Thank you. Mr. Garrett.
As of today, well, actually, as of yesterday.
Yes.
I just sort of $500 check here and donation. So we have $29,516. In the checking account, we have $3,347. In the scholarship savings account, we have $2,485. We have 3 CDs. One CD came from the checking account, there's $4,014 to 10,425, the interest rate is 4.25%. We have another CD that came from the scholarship fund, it's $3,021, it's due September 1st, 2025, and the same interest rate of 4.21%. And our regular CD is $16,650. It's due September 25th, 2025, and it's the same interest rate, 4.25%. And our year-to-date revenue is $1,771. Our year-to-date expenses are $55, which gives us a net income of $1,716.
Is there any additions or corrections anyone would like to make?
Just a question, wouldn't the expenses be $555?
The $55 today are expenses. We're going to go what they were.
No, but doesn't that count the 500?
I wrote the check today.
No, this road, just
do it in my head.
yeah, 5 minutes ago, you just.
Gotcha.
That's why I said that.
Antonio, I took Dave Lucas off because on Forces Day last week, last Saturday, Dave came out, Liz Walker, he lost that leg, but he's coming back. They say he's going to be at the parade.
We're gonna have to shut down here. Sorry.
It's feedback, yeah, it's Lucas. Oh.
Don't start.
But Dave's, he's making it